4 days after the meeting, the Indian Ocean was alive with activity. Every navy from Australia to India and down to South Africa had set sail in anger. Over 100 vessels, from simple patrol craft to destroyers and cruisers, roamed the surface. And beneath the waves, packs of hunter-killer submarines combed the seabed. Hundreds more maritime aircraft flew above them, searching for every inch of ocean. Controlling each sector was an aircraft carrier from several nations, or a supercarrier from Britain or the US. And at its heart was the Royal Navy flagship Atlantic, the largest warship ever to set sail. Here, Admiral Wilkinson coordinated the task forces and received regular updates. He mostly kept tabs on the 13 remote-controlled planes with fake transponders, which were being used as bait. "7 hours and 23 minutes into the operation, the bait was taken. Approximately 390 miles northwest of Broome, Australia, the great whale had surfaced. Hayward had decided to make one final attack before leaving the Indian Ocean for new hunting grounds. After double-checking that the surface was clear, the great whale locked on with its missile and fired. Unwittingly, they had targeted the bait aircraft Alpha 12, and even before the missile struck, the task force was moving in. Hayward watched the target nosedive into the ocean, but something was off. It looked far too small for a cargo plane. Instead of diving as normal, he delayed, pondering his thoughts out loud as he looked at the wreckage through binoculars. Then an alert chimed from the terminal. "Sir, vessel on the surface," Richardson yelled. "Approaching us from the west on an intercept course. 95 knots, sir." Hayward turned his sights westward. "It looks like a French destroyer. Concorde class. Shall we dive, sir?" "No, it will be on top of us before we can get away." Hayward looked back at Richardson. "Open fire, and don't miss this time." The destroyer opened fire with its 4-inch guns, but its range and its accuracy was poor. The great whale returned fire, its first volley scoring a direct hit on its midsection and knocking out the destroyer's engines. Its second salvo struck the ship's forward magazine, blowing the ship apart. Hayward did not stick around to celebrate, ordering them to dive and head east towards the Timor Sea. But they didn't get far before trouble reared up. Approaching from the east was the Australian submarine Cook, with another hunter-killer USS Barb threatening to catch it from the west. Cook launched a wave of torpedoes, but the great whale managed to dodge or draw them away with her lures. Hayward fired a single torpedo in response. It sailed true and ripped the Cook apart. USS Barb moved in to take full advantage of its target's distraction and fired 3 torpedoes, one of which was a direct hit. Then it lost sonar contact as the great whale descended, apparently sinking. What the US sub did not realise was that its target was both undamaged and was now lying in ambush. As Barr moved in to confirm the kill, all contact with the submarine was lost.